Okay. See here, so when you open these projects, if you have only one project, if you click on this help center, so only bench project will become. So if you have any more project, that all project will become here. If you click on bench, so in a bench, Bangalore and Hyderabad is there. And what I had here, this is the request type. If I'm selecting Bangalore, so these request names will become. So if I'm click on Bangalore, HR Outlook will become. So if I'm looking to raise a request in Outlook, so what I had it in this fee in this place, like is a Bangalore Outlook is the fields. So which fields I have added here, the same fields will become here to raise a request. Okay, so in here, if you looking to add any field, first the field we need to create in a Jira through custom fields. Once we have created that custom fields, the same fields we need to add into that particular issue type screens. Like this is for, if you click on request type, this issue type is Outlook. So in the same summary, so in a summary, we have a screens options. In the screens, in the part
రికార్డ్ పర్మిషన్ ఇవ్వండి.
name, maximum under
స్వరూప్
permission.
అన్న అది ఎగ్జిట్ అయిపోయింది ఇప్పుడు.
Okay, okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, so in a see permissions in a summary, so we have that screens. In the screens, which screens is associated to Outlook, and in that screen, the field should be added. So then only the field should become when we are selecting here. If I'm click on add fields, only description is there. So if you want to extra, so we need to add the same from here. So the Outlook is the all issues is same. So this all issues, I mean, this all fields will be comes to here to be select. So it means like based on project, you can able to develop customer portal. So if the field is not available in that project, you cannot able to add that field into customer portal. Okay, so first we need to set up projects. Once we set up project, based on that projects, we need to set up the customer portals. So in a customer portal, seems what we are discussing here. So to put any required field, suppose here summary, Outlook ID, priority, this if I want to any required things, like here priority is optional is coming, but Outlook it is showing like mandatory, it is not showing optional, so it is a mandatory. If I'm click on create something, so this three is mandatory showing. So put mandatory is a very simple here. When you click on this field options, we have here like required option. If you put yes, it will be work as a required. If you put no, it will be work as a optional. So whether the same what we are achieving through field configurations. And next, through field configuration, we can add it field descriptions. So here the field description we can able to add it here. So I'm seeing here Outlook ID. So Outlook ID, what is that? Suppose I want to give some information about this Outlook ID priority or something. So the same, so Outlook ID we can able to select it like please enter your Outlook ID. Example. Something update. Refresh this. See here, please enter your Outlook ID, example Office 365 Outlook ID. So we can able to put it required and optional, and we can able to add some field description. So if you're what we are adding field help is optional. So what we are adding here, the same will be comes to the same place. This one. So again, in the through field configuration, what we can able to achieve it, and we can able to hide, or we can able to show, and we can able to show it out. So we have this hide option is there here. So if you want to click on hide, and it will ask some Outlook ID by default. I mean like one default value it will be asked. So when I'm refresh this, See, Outlook ID is not showing here because of I'm hiding from this place. So when issue has been created, this Outlook ID automatically created with help of this ID edit value. So it will be created automatically 123. So the same what we are achieving with the help of field configurations, the same we can able to achieve in a customer portal with a simple steps here. Just put it required or field descriptions or put it hide or show or something. Okay, and if you want to add any extra fields, you can able to add it from here. And suppose you can see here, so I have some like a help of instruction link is there. Okay, suppose from here, I'm looking to give some links to my users to help to access some Confluence page or something. So related some any documentation I need to give. Suppose like I'll give some Atlassian community.atlassian.com. I'll give. So I'll give here. If you type anything like save it, if you refresh this page here, the same page will becomes to here http community.atlassian.com. Okay, if I click on this, the same will be open as a community.atlassian.com. It will be open automatically. So this is the help link. Help link type we can able to add in an organization. Any link you can able to add it, like within organization links or outside organization links or anything. And here giving some link name and http icon something like this. Okay, so here if you don't want to give this complete URL, and you can give some name like I'll give Atlassian help. I'll add this symbol now. Save Atlassian help. So if you click on this Atlassian help, if I'm click on this same Atlassian dot community.atlassian.com, it will be open it. So this is the markup language. With help of this markup language, so we can able to write it something like this. Okay, this what you can able to add some information as well. So if you want to give some instructions or if you want to add any links or anything, so you can able to add it anything from here. So the same will be appear in this place. And that next option, see, I'll raise you one request here. Summary A, Outlook type, Office 365 medium, yes, create. Okay, so I'm able to see here a open ticket. So is a bench file. So I'll open this bench file ticket here. So bench file a something. So just click on Triple A. And if I open, this is the open status. All right. So, but my requirement is in a customer view and supporter view. So these both views now it is showing the same transition. I mean same status name. But my requirement is suppose like I as the supporters I need to see open status, but customer view I need to show the status here something is received or submitted or received something. So how we can give that the same status to give different name with like customer purpose is a different and supporter view is that different. So if you same comes to here instead of field, if you click on this request type, and I'm creating this fields like Outlook, I think, yeah, Outlook. In a Outlook, same. If you click on these workflows, so here what we are seeing here: open, in progress, resolved. I mean the reopen, closed. Status, workflow status in Jira, and status name to show to customer. So if I'm adding here submitted, save it. So the same ticket here is a open, but in the customer view, it will be show as a read submitted. It means like why this option is there, enable it like So if I'm receiving some request from outside organization or something, so I can able to change number of statuses in my organization, within the organization. Like, so suppose like when one request is created, one when like when service request is created, so might be some L1 team will work on it, then they're escalated to L2 team, and they're escalated to L3 teams. Next, they're escalated to development teams or else tester teams, and they're completely is a work in progress and found issue and resolve is the many status are there. If the same, if I'm moving the status to L1 to L2, 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 3, L3 or something, so the same things the customer can able to see it. So customer will understanding, okay, L1 team they're not able to fix it, L2 team is not able to fix, L3 team is not able to fix it. So customer can able to understand, I mean he is aware of it, and which the flow in my organization. So to avoid that, customer don't want to see is of thing is like it needs to resolve his ticket. But within the organizations we can able to do many flows or many teams will work on the ticket. But that each and every status, if customer know it, that will be something affected to business, so they are not able to fix it, they are escalated to may and suppose it is a small ticket but L1 team is not able to fix it, but L2, L3 something, so he is understanding very simple task. If they are not able to fix it, they're escalated to L2 team or L3 team or something. So to avoid these things, so they'll give L1 is our submitted only, L2 submitted only, or else L1 if I'm any status in the Jira, I'll give completely work in progress, work in progress, work in progress. If I change any status, customer can able to see only status that is a work in progress. So he can understand it. But the work is happening in within organization, but the customer understand only work in progress. So to give only particular information the person, so within organizations I can do anything, but I'm giving the customer, I'm giving the status to customers to work in progress. So this purpose they are introducing these features, so we can able to these options will becomes to Outlook the same. So what I'm telling here previous in Outlook, which workflow is working, which workflow is associated with this issue type like open, resolve, close, in progress, reopen. The same status will becomes to here. The same status I can able to change it submitted, or else I can able to this is also submitted, this also submitted, and reopen, closed or something. So I can able to change these options as well, like customer views. I think submitted. Okay, and suppose here I have a one things like so this ticket I close this ticket, suppose, or else I resolve it. We'll see how it see resolved, done, resolved. I'll reopen. I'll see this ticket is resolved, mark as a done. Okay, but is the COVID perspective, this issue is not resolved. I'll add a comment, suppose not resolved. So still it is a resolved status only. And here the comment will be added. Okay, the comment will be added here. So this ticket is not resolved still or something. So the issue is not resolved. So COVID added a comment, issue is not resolved. But I'm working only the open tickets. If I am feel resolved, I will not work on the tickets. So in this case, so they are asking you, if suppose if I resolve the ticket without without my approvals, so I need a options to close, reopen this ticket. Like what I'm thinking before, only customer can able to raise a request, he can able to add a comments, and he can able to see the status, history type, and any status only supporter will be changing. Supporter means suppose Nagaraju will be change the statuses. But my requirement is, suppose here you can think something like here, if ticket is resolved, but is the without informing to COVID, so Nagaraj closed this ticket. But COVID perspective, this ticket is not closed. So he needs to reopen it. So how we need to give permissions to reopen this ticket to COVID? So this customer. So how we need to give the permissions? So if you open this Jira and same project settings, if you open project settings, click on summaries. In a summary, so we have workflows. So in a workflows, so this is quantity data. Open ticket. New bench 6. Okay, so I open this ticket, I close this ticket, and once I close this ticket, and I have options like reopen, so I can able to reopen. But here, here also there's a customer view as well, so I need to give some transitions to here. So how we need to give that? So when it is a closed status, I need to reopen that. I need to provide reopened transition permissions to customer. So if I click on network, so we just click on network, and here closed. From closed to I need to give reopen transitions to the persons. So if I click on reopen, so we'll get this option like show transition in the customer portal. If you click on these things like clear resolution, submit, publish, suppose no, yes. If I'm refresh this now, reopen option is coming here now. So if I click on this reopen, ticket is new now. So we are giving permissions to customer to change some transition. Suppose ticket is created, but still no one is responding the ticket. So since in the last 3 days, I'm created the ticket is lost. Is 3 working days is done. So still no one working on that ticket. So I need to get I need one transition like escalate this ticket. So escalated means it is some people get notifications to alert or something. Okay, so and if I'm click on escalated to that ticket is assigned to some my project lead or something. Okay, so if I'm in close this ticket is a agent will close these tickets. I need to reopen it if it is not resolved my view. So this view, so we can able to give the transition permissions to particular transition permissions to users and to change their statuses as per their requirement. Okay, so here's so is the final thing is like with help of request type, we can able to develop complete is a customer portals. So which request names we want, and which request type we want, and which request names, and the names will configure with one one issue type, and based on this issue type only, the complete request names will be work. Okay, so which fields we want and which workflows it will be work, and which is the hide fields, show fields, and required fields, and field descriptions, and everything will be comes to from this HR issue type only, the screens or workflows and fields, and so everything it will be comes to here. So what we are adding these edit fields, based on this only, the request form will be work. If I'm selecting HR, so which fields I'm adding here, which is descriptions and links and workflows, and everything the same will be work in a customer portal. So based on these options only. Okay, and see, can you observe one things? I open this ticket now. So if you open my request, this is my all request. Suppose the 666. This is created from customer portal, right? See, if you observe here, so you have to see some things. I'll create this ticket here. Suppose I'll create this ticket in Jira. Is a 7. So I need to see which ticket is created from customer portal and which ticket is created from Jira. So we can able to create the ticket from within the Jira as well. If I click on create button, the same will become. But to create this way, the user want agent access. Like user should be as a licensed and you should have a access to this project access. So then only can able to create within the Jira. But can you observe here is the Ben 6 is created from customer portal. So here the same ticket is coming here, the service desk request name, request type network, and customer status closed, and channel from portal. But can you see here request of Newman channel Jira? Okay, so if you see like any ticket, if you want to know like this ticket is created from customer portal or within Jira, just see the service desk request. If it is no match and a channel Jira, this created within Jira. If the ticket is showing like this, like request type network and customer status channel and channel is portal, this is created from customer portal. If you click on view customer request, the customer request will be open directly here. Okay, so this is the differences we need to identify this ticket is created within Jira or outside Jira. Okay, and if you want to add new group, click on add group, and once you add any group here, click on any add group here. So you just add a request name and you can select some type, and based on that type you can develop the same things there, and the same will be comes to here once you add it, and any request name, the same will be comes to here. So these complete with help of request type only, so we can able to add to manage our customer portals. And next thing is we have here customer permissions. So customer permissions, what options we have here, can you check it? And you can raise a request, and who can share the, who can customer share request with. Suppose you can see here, who can raise a request, customer who added to this project, and it means like who and which people needs to raise a request in these projects. Only added this project. Suppose if I'm selecting these options, save. If I'm refresh this now, so no options to raise a request because of I'm restrictions to who raise a request to who are added to this project only. So in this case, I need to add that code into that license group, and then I need to add that persons into that project roles. Then this person can able to raise a request. Okay. And if I'm providing the second option, customer who have account in this site. So COVID already account in this site. He don't have Jira accesses, but he is having account in Jira, right? So in this case, if I'm refresh this page, he can able don't have Jira access as well. So we are not created. Some unwanted XXX name is there. Suppose he needs to create some ticket in my Jira. So he can able to send an one email. The same will be created as a Jira ticket here. And here again, one option also is there, like he can able to sign up it. Once he can click on this link, suppose he don't have any access, and once he click on this link or something, so you'll get that sign up options if you don't have an account or something. Like when you send an email, so through emails we can able to create a ticket. You will receive some notification. So suppose you raised a request and something like once you click on that, you will get that sign up options. Like if you open yesterday what we are discussing, suppose if you open any any plugins, so we'll get the support options. In the support, if you click on this submit a support vendor, we'll get this option sign up. So we can able to add an email ID and we can send a link, and one link will become to our email, and through that we can able to sign up it, and we can able to raise a request. It means like when we are selecting these options, user can able to raise a request through emails. Once he's created the ticket in Jira, he will get one notification. If you click on that notifications, he can able to sign up into Jira, and you can able to access the same ticket through customer portals. In a customer portal, you can able to see it. So this is the options, like, so if you don't have account as well, if you are click on this third options, you can able to raise a request. And last option is like who can customer share request with other customer in their organizations, any customer by typing an email address, and any customer organization by searching these projects. See, suppose the real time, suppose I raise a one request to email this issue. So we are trying to achieve something, but I raise a request, we are a team, so we had a three team member of Jira administrators, and I raised one request to email this issue. So suddenly I went like some leaves or something. So but when this email, does customer, supporters if respond anything, that I will get notification, so I only can able to access the ticket. But if I'm share the ticket to my team members, the team member also can able to access it. So here is the requirement, like, so if I'm open this ticket anything, so my request, if I open bench 6, here I'm not able to see any share options. Don't notify me only is a don't notify me or something. So here I'm not able to see any options like other customer in their organization, any customer by typing an emails. If I'm click on this, refresh it, will get share option now. So if I'm click on it, I can able to type any email ID here, and I can able to share this email. I can able to share it out, and the email person also can able to access this ticket, this customer portal. And if Nagaraju responded, suppose in the 6 is associated agent, and if agent is updated, if you update any status, if you put any comments or anything, so, and here's COVID also able to get notifications. If I'm shared with some other persons as well, so any other persons, if I shared it, see the same organizations. Okay, so now if I'm respond anything, these two people will get notification, and these two people can able to access this ticket through customer portals now. Okay, so this is the options. Like if you read this, you can understand easily, like who can raise a request and ever ticket raise cheyali. So we are restricting that. And who can customer share with, and customer ante, so customer portals is this one. So ఈ customer portals లో ఎవరికి షేర్ చేయొచ్చు ఈ టికెట్ ని, అండ్ విత్ ఇన్ ద ఆర్గనైజేషన్ పర్సన్స్ కి, ఆర్ ఎనీ టైపింగ్ ఈమెయిల్ అడ్రస్, ఏ మెయిల్స్ టైప్ చేసిన వాళ్ళకి, అదర్ కస్టమర్ ఇన్ దర్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్, అంటే వేరే కస్టమర్ ఈ ఆర్గనైజేషన్స్ లోనే వేరే కస్టమర్స్ కి, and any customer by typing an email address. And next one, any customer or organization by searching in this project. If select చేస్తే ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి మాత్రమే, సో ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ లో ఎవరైతే యాడ్ అయి ఉంటారో సో వాళ్ళకి మాత్రమే షేర్ చేయొచ్చు. అట్లా 3 లెవెల్స్ లో వి కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు రిస్ట్రిక్ట్ ఇట్. ఓకే
Sir,
యా
sir, in this, the requirement will come from there itself, na, sir? I mean, which option we are supposed to give that thing?
Yeah, everything it will be comes to their own only. So we need to know how to restrict it. That's it. And this will each and every requirement will be comes to us IR managements only. So project leads only will decide who can raise a request and who can share a customer to other these tickets. So this all requirement will be comes to the managers only. So we can't decide anything here. Okay.
Okay,
So based on their requirement, we need to select option. That's it.
fine, sir.
Okay, yeah. So next, but interview level they'll ask you. So in our customer portals, I need to restrict to only, so in the customer portal, so anyone can able to raise a request, but my requirement is like only my project people needs to raise a request. How can you restrict that? So in a project settings, we have your options like customer permissions. In there we have you who can raise a request. There we can able to select customer who are added to this project. So then